So what's our plan today?
Today we are just hopping around some rocks. Gonna do a quick painting, probably a study of the cliffs down here, maybe a value study, so one color. And I'm kind of thinking of coming back tomorrow to do a longer section. I find it really useful to do value studies in a situation where the light changes very fast. And knowing I was coming back the next day gave me a bit of mental freedom. In the value study, I'm testing out how to represent many shapes and colors and textures with a more simplified structure. As artists, we have to make creative decisions about how to group things together or what to leave out completely. And I think value studies are a great and quick way to do that. Why, hello there. I'm headed back to the same spot today. I brought bigger paper and my pochade box so I can just be hands-free, kind of, you know what I mean. And I'm just gonna take my time and do a nice color study. I really want to have a bit of fun experimenting with some of the colors in the rocks. And yeah, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. After a few very windy days on the coast, I really needed some calm forest therapy. The colors of the sea really inspire me. I also absolutely love everything about forests. So I think I'm going to spend the next few days exploring the local woodlands and finding different types of scenes to paint. I love painting trees, but there's also a lot more to explore in a forest, and in some cases, it's very challenging. I decided to paint this muddy little corner of the pond, even though I was surrounded by gorgeous trees. But this light was really standing out to me. It was very dark, but there were a few spotlights coming through the trees and just hitting a bit of the water and a bit of the bushes just right. It was a very good challenge for practicing painting dark enough so that the lighter areas would stand out. For the majority of colors in this little study, I was mixing everything with either burnt umber or perylene green to really darken it and mute the colors down. And then I reserved the brightest, most saturated colors for the little spotlights on the water and the leaves. Today is one of those perfect days for forest painting because it's a little windy, but I'm kind of protected in this one little spot, and the light is just so magical right now. It's filtering through the trees above, so it's kind of changing pretty fast actually. So I don't know how I have to basically choose a lighting layout and then just run with it, because if it's constantly changing and I'm changing my painting as I go, it's chaotic. I only have an hour because Wolfie is actually going somewhere later and he needs the car, so I am in a bit of a rush. But I think I actually am going to come back tomorrow because this is too beautiful and perfect, and I've really missed the forest this month. I haven't been in the forest much. I keep saying this, but this is definitely my happy place. I think forests are a great subject if you want to practice using your brush in many creative ways. Like, how many different types of marks can you make with a single brush? I'll often try to use the same brush for as long as I can in a painting, usually a bit bigger, before I change down to a smaller detail brush. And I find that the more I do that, the more creative I am with my mark making. When you don't have to constantly change brushes or materials, it's really great for working quickly, which allows you to capture the quickly changing light. Wolfie just called me. He's like, "Hey, are you coming back?" And I didn't realize the time, but I was just in the zone. But it's good to have this kind of time pressure. Otherwise, I would just sit there forever and kind of belabor it and probably overdo it. So it's better to do short sessions like this, especially for a daily challenge, and just learn something and move on, basically. At the end of this video, I will leave you with some forest therapy because this is so beautiful. It's been an interesting month because as I've been sharing my posts, my paintings, I have a lot of comments that are like, "Oh, it's so wonderful to see you using watercolor again." And I'm like, well, it's gouache, but that's fine because it's kind of, gouache is just opaque watercolor in a way. but it's also so much more than that. It's its own magical thing, and it's so versatile. So I can use it like watercolor, and I like doing that, or I can go thick and opaque. But I've been loving my colors and my palette that I selected. I've been really getting used to the mixes I can make, which is perfect, because that's what I'm taking with me to my workshop in France. Teaching a workshop. It's leaving in like 10 days or something, but it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. And if you are going, say hi in the comments, because I can't wait to meet you. And this workshop is full, but if you would like to learn with me and visit an amazing place and have a really wonderful art adventure, then I will link to the workshop in October. I'm going to southern Spain. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Anyways, I am late, so I am going to head out of here, and I will see you all again on Tuesday. We're getting close to the end of the month. It's been really fun. I hope you're all doing well and staying inspired.